Welcome back to Boss Wizard Crypto, where all of the ideas expressed on this channel are my own and does not constitute financial advice in any way. These are my opinions and my opinions only. Today is, what is today? Today is Wednesday, June 1st, 2022. And this is another Bitcoin Elliott wave update. Okay, as a recap from the big picture, okay, last year in February we completed a primary degree, at least what I believe to be a primary degree. We can worry about the degree later, but a wave 3 of some degree in February 2021. That was followed by a still finishing double combination comprised of a flat connected by a zigzag with another double combination. Okay, and how we get the double combination here is that we have a zigzag here into a W wave, a double combination into an X wave, and what is shaping up to be a double combination, in my opinion, in the Y. Okay, so I can't get 5 waves subdivided out of this. I guess the only thing, okay, I'm gonna present something that would be an alternate. All right, but if this is going to be an alternate, then you have to be a believer that this is not an X wave. Okay, I'm just going to present this, and we're going to leave it on the back burner, and I'm just going to color it in with my marker first. Okay, I still think what I have here is more probable. However, if you're a believer that we're finished a 4 here and a 5 here, okay, I think I've been over this before. All right, I have been over this before, and why I don't think this is probable at all. Okay, but let me go ahead and zoom back. Let me right here. You can see it. All right, off of a low here. Okay, means you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 complete. Okay, which is likely a bigger 1. All right, and then this is the beginning of a correction. All right, which will come down here. Okay, we'll retrace all of it very low. But I don't think that's the case. Let me tell you why. Because in 2s and 4s, all right, and some people are believer that in 2s and 4s that you have to get alternation in pattern. Okay. And there's believers out there that this is mislabeled. Okay. Which, that's okay. I can agree with that. You wind up in the same spot. Okay. But you can say, all right, we were mislabeled the whole time. Whoops, how did that happen? All right, so right now we're going to fix that, and we're going to say WXY. All right, let's change that to red. Let's put this in the correct wave degree, or at least what I think is the correct wave degree here. Hello. There we go. And we'll put that into intermediate. All right. So there's some out there saying that because you have a double combination here in the 2, okay, like this, that you can't possibly have a double combination, all right, in the 4. And to that I say poppycock. I don't have any reference, an Elliott wave reference that says that can't happen. Now I do have references that say that if it's a simple correction, i.e., let's just say, for instance, that this was just a simple zigzag, right? Then 4 should not be a simple zigzag. 4 should be a flat, some type of flat, a triangle, possibly, or a double combination, or anything of the sort. Okay. Anyway, that if this is a double combination, that this can't be a double combination, and I don't think that's true at all. Okay. Should have alternation if it was simple combinations, but we do have alternation. Okay. We have alternation because this, and this is a direct response to somebody commented on one of my videos that by virtue of it being a double combination, and that this is also a double combination, that we're lacking alternation. And I'm going to explain why we are not, in fact, lacking alternation. One, it's because this, as a double combination, is a double zigzag. Okay? That's a double zigzag. This is not a double zigzag. This is a double 3. Okay? So you do, in fact, have alternation in pattern between a double zigzag and a double 3. Okay? You also have alternation in time. Okay? And you also have alternation in depth. And let me zoom out here so you can see how deep this one went. Okay, we can even draw a retracement on it. Oops, I didn't want to go that far. Well, apparently I did. Okay, let's change this back. Doing this live. Boom. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this. All right, get rid of this. Oh, I forgot to explain why I was saying why I don't think this is done, right? So I've explained that if this is a big 4 that we're finishing, that we do have alternation in every facet. Despite the labeling, this is a double zigzag and this is a double 3. That's two completely different patterns, okay? But why that this is not a 4 and a 5 complete, okay? And I'm not even giving it any thought, okay, or considering it other than sometimes just throwing it up there, is because if now this is your 2 and now this is your 4, okay, while you do have alternation in pattern, you have a double zigzag and a flat, okay, you lack alternation in time and you lack alternation in depth. Okay, so what you lack in depth, which is this, okay, we did not come down here and come deep, right? You lack depth, therefore you must make up for depth with time. And you did not get that here if this is supposed to be your 4, 5. So very, very, very highly improbable that is true. Okay, just want to throw that out there because I know people are worried about it, and the probability factor on that is like way, way, way low. Okay, at least in my view, I'm not paying much regard to it at all. All right, bring up the object tree real quick here. At least I thought I had an object tree. I don't know where. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So anyway, here just as a we got to come out of log for this. Okay. As a viewpoint on how deep this went. And it's rough. I'm not exactly to the dollar, but I'm close here. This is, what, 90% retracement here between the 1 and the 2? Okay, that's insane, right? That's a crazy, crazy retracement. Now, let's pull this up. I think I just messed it up. Let's get this right on the bottom. Okay. Now let's pull this up here to the top of the 3. All right, and we've retraced 61.8. Okay, barely. All right, you're talking 60% versus 90%. Okay, so like I said, what you lack in depth, you must make up for in time. And that's what we're doing, and that's what we have done. This was about 9 months for this 2, and we're well over a year now for this 4. We're February. That's a year here. At the top of this W, that's a year, and then everything past that, we're going on a year and a half now that this 4 has been going on. So it looks absolutely gorgeous. Now what we were looking for off of the low to say, the problem with 3s, okay, with double 3s, is that you don't know when they're done. Okay? There's no definitive way to say, look, I counted, like you can in a flat. Oh, I counted 5, therefore it's done. Right? We don't have that here. Or a simple zigzag. Oh, I counted 5, therefore it's done. No. Right? Like the back half of this one right here. Right? When you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I counted 5, and it's done. We can't do that with 3s, because 3s can turn into bigger 3s, can turn into bigger 3s. So what we're looking for is to come off of a low with 5. So I was holding out hope that when we made this low, that we are going to come up in 5. Okay, get 3 back for a 2, deep as it wants to, just can't break this low, and then we're off to the races. But that's not what we got. Okay, we got 3. And this, I put it in my Discord on what this count was once I figured out what was happening. At first I thought it was a triangle, and we talked about that, but then that quickly got invalidated. Okay. My Discord, by the way, is down in the description. First month is absolutely free. It's for people who want to learn how to do Elliott Wave, how to count, how to trade it. Okay. And I help along the whole way, and I want to enable you to learn how to count Elliott Wave. Okay, I'm not going to give you all the answers all the time. I want you to find the answers, but it's only for people who want to learn how to do it. If you were in my Discord for the past 2 days, you knew that was a top. And my Discord people can attest to it. Anyway, off this low, we got 3 waves. Okay, which isn't the end of the world if you can make 5 out of it, right? So if we would have come down here for a 2, and come up here and break the high for a 3, come down here, and then do not break this low for a 4, and come up here for a 5, you can say it's a diagonal, and then we just get a pullback and we're off to the races. But that's not what we got. Okay? We got not a zigzag. We got another double combination. Okay? And the way I count this, all right, I'll bring up some labels actually. We have this 3-wave move here is a W. Okay, so then you have another double combination in here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, for an X, and a 3-wave move here for a Y. Okay, I'm going to make the degree is not important, but I'm just going to make it smaller, just because. Okay, don't pay attention. I'm not saying that this is what degree this wave is. It's just labeling. That's it. Okay, that's all it is. All right. So as a substructure, a double combination to start it. All right, and Bitcoin loves to put in these double combinations. They love it. I don't know why. It's a gauge for the market, I guess. While it's double combining, other smaller altcoins are putting in simple corrections, and that's just how this market works. Okay, and Bitcoin just loves to put in combinations. All right, so let's go one lower. All right, so that's the first wave into a W. Now this combines all the stuff in the middle here. Okay, so we're going to say A, B, C. Okay, I'm just going to leave this degree, even though I know it's not educationally correct to this degree. I'm going to leave it there because it's easier to read. That's all. That's why I'm doing that. Okay, A, B, C. All right, A, B, C. Okay, now you're counting, right? A, B, C, right? Now, when you have 3s, now this whole thing in the middle has turned into, okay, ABC, W, ABC, X, ABC, Y. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Okay, and it's just another 3. So this whole nonsense in the middle is just another WXY, followed by, you could label however you want, ABC, W, it doesn't matter, but we'll just say ABC for now. Okay, A, B, C. Okay, Dunzo. I'll bring it up to make it the same degree as the other ones. Okay, just for illustration purposes, and that's how you get a WXY 3-wave move. Guess what? It's done. Right? Now we can go, hopefully, unless this wants to combine. That's on the table. Okay, that's why I say we'll start off labeling it ABC. But if this wants to come down in a 3-wave move and combine again to come higher, then we're right back to where the rest of it was with another WXY, which is on the table and it's possible, and 3 waves can do that. I don't think it will. I think it's done. Okay. And the reason I think that is because we met our minimum requirement, which is a 61.8% extension of W and X. So W, X, we've met our minimum requirement, which is a 61.8% extension. Okay. And we've come off of that. Therefore, odds are, probability-wise, it's done. Does it have to be? Of course not. But probability-wise, it's done. Okay? And now we're coming down. I had this out days in advance for anybody who wanted to study it, learn it, try to trade off of it. I put my own advice out there in a Discord for anybody who wanted to read it, study it, trade off of it, and it's out there. The more important thing is, did we learn from it? Okay? And that's where we are. So, how do we make sense of this on a bigger picture? Right? So we've counted all that out. We have a 3-wave move here, in my opinion, a 3-wave move here, and we're just going to get another 3-wave move. But how low are we going to go? Well, generally, the 50 or the 61.8. Okay? Extension. Like so. So, probably the 50. That's my guess. Okay? You're not going to get the 1-to-1. Okay? That would invalidate the whole thing. But there's something else on the table. Okay? One other thing that I can think of here. Is a bunch of 3s can be a 5-wave move now that this has gotten bigger. So it could be zigzag, 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 zigzag for a 5-wave move. However, there's rules here. Okay? So we can measure this. First rule we want to measure was how big is the first one compared to the second one. Right? So we only got to 60. We got to 60 with 61.8. That's how often this 61.8 comes in, guys. Okay, 61.8. Okay, it's only 61% as big. So that means this 4, if it's going to be a 4 as a zigzag, has to be smaller than the 2, which would be this one. How this would be labeled is if this was going to be a big flat. Right. So we have a. This would be 1, 2, 3. You're putting in your 4. Okay, but you have to enter your territory of wave 1. You have to come up here past 33. Have to. Which means this has to combine somehow, but then it's not a zigzag anymore. Which why I don't think it's very probable. But it has to come up here. It cannot break this, but it has to break this. Okay, before coming down in 3 more. Okay, doesn't look like that's going to happen. Okay, which is why I'm sticking with what I've been saying for months is the most probable count in Bitcoin. Okay, but if you were in my Discord, you had this marker as a top. You've known about this here at least as a temporary top to get a little bit of profit or something, move a trailing stop, whatever you want to do there. Okay, you've known about this for 3 days as being a potential top there to trade. So yeah, links in the description, guys. It's there. First month is free, but it's not for the weak-hearted. I'm not going to tell you what to do and how to do it. I'm here to help you learn how to be a fisherman yourself instead of me giving you a pile of fish. Okay? That's what it's for. So if you're not willing to put in the time to learn, please don't take the free month because you're just wasting everybody's time. That's it. That's the update, guys. We're looking for a lower low. Okay? We're looking for a lower low. And when we achieve that lower low, wherever it is, we want to see 5 waves. Okay? If we don't, then we're right back to where we were with this one, where we didn't get 5. We want to see 5. We want a 3-wave pullback so we can buy it, and we're off to the races. Okay? All right. Stay fresh, stay healthy out there, guys.